In this tutorial, I will teach you how to use velocity in Ableton Live. Velocity is a MIDI effect, so you should go to MIDI effects and click and drag. Now you have added velocity to the MIDI track. You need an instrument. Go to Sounds. Now, for example, I will load something from this list. I will pick this one. Let's try to play some notes. Okay, this is the drive parameter. It adds some overdrive effect to the sound. If you try to add it further, here's what will happen. This will work better if you have some subwoofer speakers. So you will hear the bass sound. So, because this is just velocity, it doesn't work on your computer keyboard, you need to add a MIDI clip. Do it by going here, click, and here is the MIDI clip. You can play it by clicking this button, but let's add some notes. I can record myself playing, so go to song mode. Okay, let's do it. I just want some lower notes. Okay, this sounds perfect. Let's try to adjust those velocities. Click here to randomize the velocity, and you get the randomized velocity of the notes. Right-click Quantize, and let's go back to the velocity. Here it is. As you can see, there are 5 parameters. Drive, which is the first one I have added, is about adding some drive to the effect, like overdrive effect. If you have a pedal for your guitar, that's how it will work. Now, for the out high, let's try to change it to see what happens. As you can see, the notes are now played at the lower velocity. Let's try this parameter, out low. Here's what will happen. Well, nothing much has changed. Let's try with some other sound. Those are some range parameters, like range lowest. The range means that the maximum velocity is 127. The lowest velocity is 1. If you increase that, here's what will happen. This line will move to the right. So, what does it do to the sound? But when you try to increase it, here's what will happen. You will only hear the higher velocities. This works kind of like a high-pass filter. But the range, let's try to change it. The range will change this shape. So, with this range setting, here's how it will sound. Some part of the sound is affected, but if you increase that lowest number, here's how it will affect the sound. It works basically the same. Let's try the random parameter. Here's what will happen. This will randomize the velocity. The operation is set to both. On default, try to set to velocity, and here's how it will affect the sound. I forgot to tell you, the comp, it's the compressor parameter. It's some kind of compression to the velocity. What does that mean? Let's try to change the setting. This works basically like the compressor. So this compresses some frequencies and signals. And out high and out low are the settings that basically define the range of the velocity. Let's go back to the MIDI clip and try to randomize again. If you try some pad sound, like here, here's how it will be affected. When you change the mode to gate, here's what will happen. After some time, you will hear a much louder sound, which means when you look at this curve, the louder sound will come slightly after the first note. Okay, when you set fixed, here's the setting. You cannot change drive, comp and out low parameters. Out is basically the short for the output of the highest velocity. And when you change that setting, if it's set to fixed, this will happen. You will hear only the velocity. You won't hear any velocity because if it's set to 0, there is nothing. Basically, all the instruments have no sound at 0 velocity, so please set it to a larger number. And see how it changes. It's basically the volume, the velocity of the sound. So, when you randomize the parameters, here's how it will be affected. Now, with the fixed setting, random and out high make some different velocities. They are randomized. If you try to change it, here's how it will sound like. Oh, this sounds amazing, like a classic instrument instead of pad. It looks like some key sound, but don't worry, you can change those parameters to effect as you like. With random setting, the velocities will be louder. Hear the difference? This sounds amazing. You can modify the random and out high parameters to get this result. You get some randomized but high velocities. So this is basically it for this tutorial. You can play with those parameters and adjust them as you like. Velocity, like other MIDI effects, has many presets. You can add some random, compression, cut above, invert, piano or total random. You can use any of those velocity effects just to play. I will try with the piano sound, for example. And here's the piano velocity. Okay, feel free to play with the parameters. You can also try other MIDI effects. You can, for example, add random to make more randomness to the MIDI clip. And here's how the random velocity will sound like. Feel free to play with the parameters, and if you like this tutorial, consider subscribing, because I will make more tutorials for music production. Stay tuned and happy producing!